So around a week ago, I was trudging around in World vs. World, and I stumbled across 3 players with these extremely dark Warclaws. They were so black they looked almost two-dimensional. I don't remember who these players were, I didn't stick around long, and I'm pretty sure I was still trudging around World vs. World on foot, trying to unlock my very own Warclaw. Fast forwarding back to present day, any of you that saw my recent videos may have noticed my blindingly bright orangey yellow Warclaw here. Just to show you what I did for that real quick, I just slapped on 4x vision dye packs. This vision dye pack is easily the best thing I've bought since coming here. It looks good on almost every skin I own. Now, as much as I love my Retina Scorching Companion here, sometimes I just want to try something different. So I decided to burn some gold on dyes and test out how to make one of those super dark Warclaws like the ones that I saw earlier. For Warclaws, I currently only own the basic skin and the luminescent Warclaw skin. So all of my testing is on the luminescent Warclaw. To start with, put Abyssal C in both the top left and right squares. Then add Shadow Abyss to the bottom left square. The reason I used Shadow Abyss for the bottom left square instead of Abyssal C is to tone down some of the turquoise sheen on the hips and make the Warclaw even blacker than it would be if I had done 4x Abyssal C. Now for the bottom right square. Something important to know about this last square is it controls the eye color and the glowing trail effects for the luminescent Warclaw skin. So you have a lot of potential options to pick from here. By default, I would just add another copy of Shadow Abyss. This makes the Warclaw as dark as you can possibly get it, and hides the glowing trail effects so well it's hard to tell that they are still there. And I'll even show you that in the world a moment. Like, you can kind of see the eyes, but not really. And there is a trail, but it's very, very subtle. Might as well not even be there. Now, if you want to change the eye color and trail color and brighten them a bit, then you can select various off blacks until you find one that gives you the eye color you wanted. As some examples, Shadow Red will change the eyes to red, Tar changes the eyes to white, Abyssal C changes the eyes to turquoise, etc. You'll also notice some dyes make the trail and eyes brighter than others, so you can pick how intense you want it. And I'm going to show you this too. Okay, I just changed that Shadow Abyss in the bottom right to Shadow Red instead. And you can see my Warclaw's eyes are now red. Personally, this is my favorite out of the options. Now, I kind of liked the white the Shadow Abyss gave me for the eyes, but it was so dim, like it just didn't look good like that. So I went in here and found a dye that also happens to change the eyes to white, and it's a lot brighter than doing Shadow Abyss here. So I switched Shadow Abyss in this slot to Tar, and that's going to make the eyes much brighter white. And it also makes the trail brighter too. Now the brightest that I had was using Abyssal C in that slot. Now, honestly, I think it was a little too bright, honestly. It did still look good, though. Like, you can see it here. And the trail's much brighter. Now, Sec, I'm going to close the game and pull up a text block with the directions on how to make your very own Vantablack Warclaw. That is all, guys. See you next time. You can pause the video here if you want to read that text block in detail.